Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Ichimoku Cloud. So what this is a group of indicators that are intended to work together, and they can help you identify support, resistance, momentum, and trend direction. This is made up is 5 lines. We have Devon Energy here up on the screen. First line we're going to talk about is the blue line, and this is called the conversion line. It's the average of your 9-day high and low. And we're using days because we're on a daily chart. It's actually the period, but so if you're looking at a shorter term or longer term, that can be adjusted. I'm just going to call it days. And this is roughly 2 weeks for your short term. The next line is your red line, which is the baseline. And this is the average of your 26-day high and low, which is roughly 5 weeks for your longer term line here. And these two lines can provide short-term signals. Next two lines are going to be our leading spans. And we're going to have the A, which is the green line, and the B, which is this red line. The A line is the middle of your conversion line and your baseline, but it's moved forward 26 days. And that's why you can see that these lines extend past the current price action. The B line is your 52-day high and low average, and it's also moved forward 26 days. Again, these are plotted 26 days in the future, and they can help you identify trends and future support and resistance. And then the last piece is the lagging line, which is this green line here. And this is your closing price, and it's moved backwards 26 days. So this here is 26 days behind the current price action. What we're going to talk about today is trends. There's a lot we can do with this, but right now we're just going to do a short introductory video. And again, there's 5 pieces to this, multiple ways it can be used. Let's talk about an uptrend. This is going to be when your price action is above the cloud. So the cloud is what's between this leading span lines, A and B. See over here, you have a green cloud, right? And then back over here, you have a red cloud. Well, regardless, the price action is above the cloud, so that's an indicator of an uptrend. If we look a little, we have to go pretty far back, but you can see over here, we have price action below the cloud. And this is indicative of a downtrend over here. And then there's prices in the cloud, and that's not indicative of any trend at all. And so as with most indicators, we want to look for the strongest trend possible. And we're going to see support for an uptrend when the A line is rising above the B line. So when the A line is above the B line, it's going to give you this green cloud here. When you have the A line below the B line, that's going to give you a red cloud. So currently we have the A line above the B line, and that's going to give us that green cloud. And we're going to see a strong uptrend when the price action remains above the lower cloud line. This price action is completely above the cloud. So if we're looking for an uptrend, that's a good sign. So that's when you're going to see the strongest uptrends, when you have prices above a green cloud, the rising A line, and then also the lagging indicator above the cloud, which we have here. For a downtrend, we're going to have the opposite. That's when the A line is falling below the B line. So let's move it back in time here. And over here is when we have the A line below the B line, and that gives us the red cloud. And the strong downtrend is when your price action is below the top cloud line, which is this red line. So it's well below that, it's below the cloud entirely. And also when the A line is falling. So we do have that falling A line here, and it is below the B line, and all the price action is below the cloud. As well, you have the lagging indicator below the cloud. So those are a couple ways that we've looked at to identify the trends. Again, it's a combination of all these pieces together. Hope that's been helpful for y'all. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.